A takeaway that I would have during this internship would definitely be like the business orientation skills that I learned. I was able to present my project and work with like the BTS team and the PPM team to make sure that we achieve the goals that we had, because I think it was just really important.
Being able to be a strong communicator, being able to network better. I think I struggled with that prior to this. I'm still working on it, but I definitely have more confidence in myself to be able to talk to VPs, talk to directors, and introduce myself. For me, I've not once felt like I put on an act. I feel like I've been myself the whole time I've been here. So that's been really great for me and such an eye-opener, and also just being able to learn different skills in terms of presentation skills, developmental skills, just working on myself as a whole and preparing myself for the corporate world.
Takeaway would be networking skills. I feel so much more confident in selling myself now, and not even selling myself, but more so presenting myself to a group and to a body. And I now know how to communicate with others in my field, and not even in my field, but just all around.
Perfect. And then
definitely self-confidence, that takeaway that I'm taking from here. Also being clear about what we want in our careers and go for it. I'm taking that with me, and also I think I was looking for an experience that helped me to define which area I want to follow within the pharmaceutical industry. And being able to talk to these different people that I have worked, I think I have defined my path. I'm really clear about what path I want to follow. So I'm just really happy to go back to my university and my pharmacy program just to finish and be back here.
To any of the interns coming in, just make sure, one of the ways that we work in Abbvie is being clear and courageous. And so just make sure, don't be afraid to speak up when it comes to any concerns. Of course, speak within the program first, but don't be afraid to voice your opinions. Don't feel small in the setting. This program is designed to showcase you and highlight you, so get the most you can out of this experience, even if that involves you speaking up against certain things that may not be designed the way you want it, or may be unfamiliar to you, just to clarify or get understanding on the way this program is set up. So apply those ways we work. Again, not only the clear and courageous, but the other aspects of that as well, and just kind of see your way and get yourself accustomed to the culture here, because it's great.
My favorite intern memory so far, because we have more memories to make, has been, I don't know, I've just had such a great experience here. Like, everything is my favorite. I love coming here every day. I love interacting with all the other interns. So, I'll say it was the Juneteenth event. The Juneteenth event was really fun. We were there with a couple of interns. We played basketball, we ate, danced. It was a great experience.
my favorite intern memory so far would probably be the lunch and learn with leaders. We got to meet with VPs like Mike Foley and Miss Bryant, and it was just a good experience to just be at a table to hear their stories and just their compassion about why they chose to work at Abbvie. I think it was just such a great experience.
So all of the events just that the Early Talent as well as Embrace had put together for us were really influential, and I could really see that they cared about our experience here at Abbvie. I really enjoyed the different sessions that we had with the PSCQ interns. Those were very insightful and good for my personal and professional development.
To know is that Abbvie is a wonderful place to intern at, and this is not just because of I would say one of the major things is the objectives. So as an intern, you have the opportunity to set your objective goals and your developmental goals. A lot of the work we do, maybe even on campus, you most times do not have those opportunities for developmental goals, but Abbvie cares about your development. I would say the Embrace program is impactful, and it helps provide the necessary platform for people to kind of show how they can fit into the organization. So I would say it's important that we keep the Embrace program and we keep that channel for leaders and people to kind of show what improve themselves over the course of the internship period.
The fact that you can not just work in one particular function, but you could spread your tentacles. Basically, you're literally free to do as much as you want to do. Of course, you need to perform right from your main project, but you could actually spread your wings, check out other cross-functional areas, interact with individuals in different cross-functional teams in here in Abbvie. That is one thing that is totally different from what you would currently see in typical internship experience. So definitely mind-blowing, I'm gonna say that.
One word to describe the Embrace program would be beneficial. It's definitely Embrace in general is just like a great opportunity to expose Black and Latino students in order to get exposure to Abbvie. I think continuing this program will benefit anybody at Abbvie because just the exposure, and I think working with the different teams is a great pipeline to just get to know Abbvie, and just seeing the students that were a part of the cohort last year just able to come in and have like a background. It just helps us feel inspired to keep on working hard in school.
Diversity is really, really important, and I feel like the United States of America is a melting pot for a lot of ethnicities and races. So I feel like that needs to reflect a lot in everything that we do as a country, including our jobs. So I think it's very valuable to have the Embrace organization or experience here at Abbvie, just because it'll give other people, and by other people I mean minorities and of course other people of color, opportunity to really venture out and see things that they probably never seen before coming from where they come from. I feel like it's a great opportunity to get themselves out there and to get themselves noticed, because there are a lot of people who are considered a minority who are just as smart, just as impressive as any other person in America. So they definitely deserve a chance to prove that and to get themselves in the door.
As a turning point for our careers, and also I think for our lives, growth of increasing diversity within the company, and also the projects that I have done so far have been a turning point for my career and also in my personal life.
It's very important for Black and Latino talent to be introduced into large corporations and to let other people know that look like us that we can get to these larger areas.
And even speaking to the other Embrace interns, that we all appreciate the fact that we can bring in our talents, we can bring in our skill sets, we can bring in our assets into transforming lives, which is the core vision for Abbvie. So definitely, please do not take it. Please, we need that. We need that to transform life, and we need that to improve the current operations at Abbvie.
This is unlike any other program because it is underserved. It's focused on the underserved within this industry, and you come in, you get the professional development which you can get from any company, but you don't get the personal development and the true connections that are fostered from having someone look like you or come from a similar background, as well as seeing people at your same stage with your likeness going through similar things. Like seeing that experience and being a part of like the collective, like going through it together, has really set this internship apart, and I really appreciate all the relationships that I've built, not only with my peers but with also others in the Embrace program.